So, there's a lot been going on the last couple of days. The I say pray. Over the weekend, there were two incidents overseas. There was um, a mass casualty event in South Korea where 150 plus people, I believe, lost their lives, and it's just a horrible thing. And then yesterday, there was an issue where a bridge collapsed, a pedestrian foot bridge collapsed in not Korea, in India. I know a few months back, about a month back, I picked up a lot of things happening. What I saw was China on my map reading. It's hard. It's hard when you feel so many souls transition at once. So pray for them and pray for their families. I also want to, I don't know. Sometimes I'll be like, So I want to say a couple things, right? For those of you who don't know, I'm of mixed heritage. Like I'm Jewish and I am American, right? Both American, but we're a melting pot here. But in terms of groups and things that I belong to and all of that sort of fun stuff, that is my tribe. But people are my tribe. And so I saw something that happened where Kanye West was punished. Now, everyone knows he has bipolar disorder. He has mental health issues, known mental health issues. And to see what's happening to him, and I'm not making excuses for anyone, let's just start with that. But what I am sick of is the double standard in this country and how people can speak ill of everything else except the Jewish community. And I actually am offended by that. Why cannot our community take criticism? Why is the last why is any remarks made towards the Jewish community the cancel button? You have the First Amendment in this country, which guarantees your protected right to speak truth to power. Why is he being punished for speaking truth to power? His truth doesn't have to be the truth, but it's enough already. It is offensive to have so many sensitive reactions. At one point in time in this country, the Jewish community would keep tabs on the black community because they knew that if white America turned on the blacks, they would be next, right? That's just how it was. And then all of a sudden, slowly but surely, they made a lot of inroads. They put themselves in a lot of positions, or uh, corporate positions, music, television, news, you name it. Good job. But it does not give you the right to annihilate a person because they do not kowtow to what it is you want them to say and do. You chose to do business with someone who has known mental health issues. Who's in the wrong here? It was okay to take advantage of his genius. And when he asked you not to do it, you didn't like it because he wasn't that crazy. I am truly irritated by this. And I have to say, and I look, black and Jewish, I have a right to speak on this. It actually, people like me are created to have these tough conversations where no one can be offended because I represent both. How dare you? I mean that. How dare, and to support these companies that continuously go after people for speaking their truth. Let this be a lesson to any corporate entity who wishes to do business with creative geniuses. This is part of the process. And even though social media is technically a newer thing, this is the new way. You can't stop him from saying what he wants to say. And I think it is atrocious to penalize him and collapse his empire because he spoke his truth. You don't have to like what he said. But why is it anytime anyone says anything about the Jewish community, they are canceled? Why is it that you can be disparaging that community, white community, you call people whatever you want in this country except that line? Why? Everyone should be on the same playing field, the same level of respect. I am offended. I am offended. I am. I'm offended that these people, with their great sensitivity, has this much influence. He doesn't live in Russia. He lives in the United States. He should be able to say what he wants. It's their right, but the way in which it happened, no. It was like a call went out. But since it's actually working in his favor. The prices on his sneakers where people had stopped caring and buying because they were a little, far out there, not my taste. But now because they won't be making them anymore, the price has gone through the roof. That man is favored. Regardless, he is given talent and he exercises his talent. Now, I remember several years ago, before I actually got into tarot, I ran across a reader by the name of Tracy Brown. She's very skilled, but she focuses on celebrities. And she did a reading about Kanye West, and it's still playing out. I wonder if she'll do an update. Now, I know she moved off of this platform because of the censorship, and she's pretty much exclusively on Instagram. I recommend her, especially if you want to see what's going on in the celebrity-ish world. Just saying. I am. I had to say that because it's like, wow, you can do anything else in this country except that. Blue lives matter, black lives matter, da da da. I mean, it's crazy. Why can't you go into a cemetery and deface any other grave but a Jewish grave? I know in my area, anytime it happens, it makes the news. But let alone all the other tombstones of people who've passed that have just been left dilapidated, even if they haven't been marred. Why? One group does not deserve more respect than the others. Period. Just period. Either give blanket respect or give no respect. That's where I'm at with it. And if you're not offended, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you're not as grounded as you should be. I am really sick of the double standards. I am. I am. Our country supposedly separated by church and state. No, it's not. It's a joke. Just go look at the Sunday morning breakfast, the prayer breakfast that every president must attend. Think about how all of our presidents find a church, even if they're not religious, because it looks better. They pull on your moral compass. Abuse it. It's ridiculous. Stand for something or fall for everything. Like, really. It's enough already. And I know they put it on me like that because, again, I'm not worried about being canceled. They've already tried it. Who cares? But that's ridiculous. You can say nothing. Nothing without repercussion about that community. And I don't find it fair. I really don't. I really don't. That is the truth. Yeah, I'm seeing things very clearly. Very clearly. It's ridiculous already. It's an atrocity. What a shame. I mean, really. I'm not doing it no more. Right, just agents of the damn devil. Man, I got some real strong opinions. Y'all, I don't know if y'all really ready for them. Like, really. That's why I be saying in America, mind your business. Whatever's going on in Europe right now, it ain't your business. Let them cousins fight. Let them fight. Did y'all see the temple they discovered in Russia? High priestess of Aphrodite. Now, when you do your Greek mythology research, you'll understand why I'm even mentioning that. Get ready. Divine feminine, here we come, baby. Here we come. They about to find it all. Just like in California, they found a 300-pound Egyptian, not a sarcophagus, but a relief, if you will, a carving. It looks like a pharaoh. It was digging up a sand dune. They like, wait a minute. First, they was trying to blame it on the ocean, but that's the Pacific. Now, go ahead and explain that shit. Right. People know about the Grand Canyon and the reason why they don't let you in the caves because of all the artifacts and monuments and temples in that bitch. It proves without a shadow of a doubt that the world was globally traveled well before they think it was or they give credit to. That empires are much more vast than they ever perceive. I am excited. I am more excited than you can imagine. For people who actually like study the Bible, from first you have your faith, but then you study it, scientifically speaking, intellectually speaking, and you will come to some serious conclusions. As it was in the beginning, it will be in the end. They're going to find everything. It took years to get to gold mines. How far do you think those gold mines were? I'm just saying, people don't think deep enough. All right. Yeah, I know. You better watch his butt. They know what transformation he's about to go through. What a shame. All right. Let's see what spirit has to do with you. What y'all need to know. You come back? That's looking good. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Neutralize. Yeah, baby. That old cycle's done. So somebody had been doing work, right? What else is new? Devil, High Priestess, Knave of Cups, World. So this is somebody's ex who've been doing work to try to mess your life up because you won't come back to him. You won't. So this person's been trying to put you in a state of fear, restlessness, and anxiety, hoping to trigger you to be weak enough to want them back. You know, because when you stressed out, you be needing comfort. They've been doing work against your home and that sort of things. For some, I feel like they've even been watching, or they've been trying to befriend people in your environment, trying to get closer to you. Right, that hasn't worked. Uh-huh. Like, have been at it for a minute. I see them online looking at you. I see them using scrying and mirror works, all sorts of shit. Music, you name it, trying to pull off your sexual energy. They want to harvest and they can't no more. They just can't do it. That cycle's done. I mean, I got the death card and the word. It's done, done. Done, 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 done. Done, done, done. Stick a fork in them. It's done. Done. This person was also trying to prevent you from experiencing any new choices in life, any new love opportunities, you from exchanging energy with anybody else. They wanted you to come back to them, and I mean that. Da, 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 da. I know the Mars retrograde started yesterday, and that started in Gemini. Oh yeah, now I get it because they were giving me so much information about Gemini, and I'm like, but what? That's because this Mars thing was going to be prolonged, and it was going to be sitting in Gemini, and then the retrograde because of where, and it's just going to be there for a minute. So now I get it. Sure enough, lunar eclipse. Hold on. I thought so. I was just checking. I thought we had one more Mercury retrograde before the year ends. Um, yeah, yeah. So December 29th, right? Sun will already be in Capricorn. Yep. This person plans on coming to you before the new year. I want you to know that. I don't know what's going on, but this person plans on popping back up before the year closes out. There's something that they're trying to concoct. There's some, um, I have newts. She loves like that shit. There's something like that they want to try during Capricorn season when Mercury goes retrograde again, hoping that the energies will be more conducive. Literally, as it transfer, yeah, as it shifts, the moon shifts from Pisces into Aries around that time. So this is a forecast a couple months out, okay? So you might want to put a little pin in this, especially for those of y'all who got these crazy toxic exes who've been energy harvesting, pulling on your energy, trying to get you back, doing everything they can, you know. Yeah. You have freed yourself from this person. You have broken whatever cords or chains between you that were established intimately speaking. Excuse me. Oh yeah. Wow. Look at that shit. What they sad, pitiful asses. I don't know what else you can say to that. Yeah. Don't mind me. I had to go shake the fire cider. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, they made their mind up when it shifted into Scorpio season. They feel like you taunting them somehow. I don't know. For those of you who have platforms or something like that, or you post, they feel like you posting shit that's you know, designed to irritate them. I don't think it's got anything to do with that. I feel like you just showing your best life, but this person's blocked. So every time they try to communicate with you, they hit a wall. I really wouldn't accept anything from this person, not even a text message, because it's all laced with spell work. I'm just telling you, everything. This person's running out of time. Let's see what they're running out of time about. What's that about? Mm-hmm. What is this running out of time energy, Holy Spirit? Thank you. Eight of Pentacles. It's the work, right? That's the magic, personally. I feel like whatever they're concocting is time sensitive. Actually, it's over here. Oh, I get it. So whatever this person wanted to use your energy for, if they can't get it by this deadline, it's gonna be their foot on the chopping block. I feel like them somebody ancestors right here too. I want you to know that. So yesterday was the Day of the Dead, right? So I hope y'all honored your ancestors. I'm not even joking. You better had did something nice for them because they be in these spiritual streets doing the most for you. um, I feel like whatever they tried to send, they put the kibosh on that shit. When whoever this person was like, and it's funny because I feel like how do I say this? This person is a strong manifester, right? Meaning their mind, they have a very, very vivid imagination. And so if they can picture it, they're usually able to conjure it. It's not working here. And so this person looks at pictures and or whatever, like maybe I even feel like somebody did a collage, but they be trying real hard to pull you back in. It's not working. A lot of heavy sexual energy, like this person fantasizes about you. I heard this old thing. I said it before in a different video. This guy's giving me voodoo dick energy. I wouldn't sleep with this person. I wouldn't. Because this person is sharing your energy with other people when you do that. I don't feel like this person even gives a shit about you, to be quite honest. I feel like you know that. This person, they listen. I don't like talking about shit like that, but it's just the truth. This person needs your energy. They need to sacrifice you. Otherwise, they're gonna end up in a position they try to put you in. Hey, bud. Hey, my bud. Sure enough. I want to see what they're reflecting back about because I feel. Let's just see. What are they looking back at? Oh, I am right. I feel like they know where they messed up though. I feel like they're finally seeing that it was really obvious. Look, you are stronger than this person. I'm getting very strong Leo vibes. Doesn't have to be, but I got Leo, Leo, Aries, Aries again. Shit, I'm hearing that song. Walk on by, foolish pride. So baby, that old school, that walk on by. Right. It's like when they look back on the situation, they're realizing that see how the gun's behind her head that the whole time you were ready to pull this trigger. Like it wasn't anything for you to block this person to just keep it moving. It almost feels like they're two different energies because one feels very good, very genuine. And then there's another one that's like, it's not. Like this person wants to take advantage of you. Okay. So let's tap into the good one. So there is someone who is reflecting, and what they are coming to is that they really had a good one. You know, the Queen of Wands, like when you do more research on the King and Queen of Wands, like I had to because I don't get good vibes from them. And so I always leave room for new information, especially with tarot. You know what I mean? It's been around too long to have definitive meanings and shit like that. It's not a negative energy. The Queen of Wands gets a very bad rap, so does the King of Wands. It's like this person, it's like they just had a winner. They didn't have a pick me. They had someone who was confident and vivacious and brought a lot of light and joy and happiness to them. Like this could have been someone you were married to with the Ten of Pentacles, doesn't have to be, but this is someone where they actually could have had a future with you. You could have achieved the Ten of Pentacles together. But I do. I'm getting that sort of like, what's the saying? Cut your nose to spite your face. It's something like that. Like that's what happened. Like someone wasn't ready. They weren't mature enough. And if they can get this to go full circle to rebirth into something better, they understand the sheer volume of work and dedication it's going to take. But someone has made a clear choice, a decision about this. They have been reflecting, like they're finally seeing the light. Someone has finally learned the tough lesson. but you had to end things. You had to free yourself from this person. And so for those of you who had to like leave this behind, this may be a very difficult choice for you to allow this person back in your life. This is for the good energy I'm picking up. I don't know your history, but it ended. It didn't need to get to the 10 of swords, which I'm actually grateful for, that there are just 9 swords here. Like, I feel like there was a communication breakdown. I almost feel like someone's mother, because there's a feminine energy in the background. It doesn't have to be another woman per se, but it feels very controlling. This, I feel it's a masculine who did not follow their own emotions. They didn't follow their heart because of this energy. And even though it may have meant well, it still caused what it did. You know, hurt people give advice from a hurt space. You have to be mindful of that. You have to acknowledge that even though we may come from people, they're still just people. Just because it's your mother doesn't mean she doesn't need to heal, or she couldn't learn a thing or two about life. Even your father, it doesn't matter. It could be your grandmother, it doesn't matter. There should always be room for growth. This masculine energy feels to a degree like they played with your heart. It's the way he's strumming the harp. You know, with this purple back here, it gives me crown energy. So if this was a matriarch, again, I'm getting like this is somebody's mother who refused to allow her son to crown a new woman. hmm For some, this woman in the background, she was the one doing work that was causing these endings. This is someone's mother, okay? This woman has hit the crone part of life. She doesn't like it. Maiden, mother, crone. The triple goddess. Let's look at this. Whoa. Look at this. Wow, the high priestess keeps coming out and keeps coming out. So, someone lied to get someone to be guarded and defensive against you, to sacrifice this relationship. Someone lied on a high priestess. She is an earth angel. High priestess temperance. Potentially saying this high priestess was more in this energy, working for the dark and not for the light. I mean, look at that. What? Foolish pride. Exactly. So, baby. Now they want to apologize and move things on to calmer water. Did they get a visitation? Did the Archangel Gabriel come smack the shit out somebody? And I do mean that. Five of Wands, Star card. Right. Emperor, Five of Swords. Because this was somebody's soulmate. Someone lied on an earth angel, light worker. Do we even care about what the lie is? What's the lie? What's the lie? that this person is a bad parent, that they left their kids, they neglected them, that this person sits on the internet just messing with people, or this is what was being done to this high priestess, this earth angel, right? Trying to cause this person to be stressed. We saw that. We saw that. So, okay. So, all right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. It's the same. It was the person in the background doing the work that we picked up on. This was the smear campaign, the Seven of Swords, that was being done against this Earth Angel High Priestess energy. Wow. I mean, I feel like if this is the only thing you could come up with and you don't actually know this person, child neglect and moving, like you just left your kids type shit, you don't know people. That's what I get from that. Like, you don't know this person. You don't know them. It's just bullshit. Things people make up on the internet. Trying to ruin people's reputations. All right. Really, in the whole time, look, just whole time trying to convince people that this person was just fake flexing, and the whole time they really were the jackpot. And now this person needs you in some way, shape, or form. They need your energy. They need your money. They need something from you. Wow. This is it. Like, this is why they want to apologize for closing a cycle based off of a lie. Because someone says you work for the devil. I'm not even joking. That you practice black arts, black magic, some dumb shit like that. Last line, clarify. Right. This is definitely something and someone you walk clear the fuck away from. Excuse my language. But you did. I feel like whoever story this is, just me saying this, you're irritated. Like, you feel irritated. Just look. Look. Look who right there. Look. This energy is pervasive. Devil like, hi. Mm-hmm. You are being protected from this. I want you to know this. Look. Like, you are literally being shielded from this. They gonna pay. They gonna pay. I just want you to know your Ten of Pentacles is still protected. We saw the Seven of Wands right here. You will get a new opportunity. Full Ace of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Four of Wands. Right, you will have your victory. You will have your union. You will have all the things divine has ever promised you. That's all I can say about that. It's just trifling that people go through such lengths. And I mean, I'm trying not to call signs, but there are like repetitive energies. I have Capricorn, I have Scorpio, I have Pisces, I have Sagittarius. Like, those are like Leo. I'm only counting majors right now. Like, for real. I apologize. High Priestess is Cancerian energy. I wanted to double check. Mm-hmm. A lot of Capricorn. Heavy Capricorn. Mm-mm-mm. Some of this also feels like the shifting of the age. Like, yesterday I did some research in the last 1,000 years of human history just to like see what's going on. All right. Y'all kind of want to see what this next age looks like. So read Revelations. Revelations talks about the age of Capricorn. It's coming. It's coming. And it looks nothing like what you're used to. And it's just the extremes of it. It's not necessarily this as much as it's this. The two personifications of Capricorn, of Saturn. All right. All right. Mm-hmm. One of my guys just said savage. It's like, I don't like that. I don't like that one. Not my guy, just that phrase. That was weird. Mm-hmm. Exactly. What else you want us to know? What do we need to see? Emperor. What do we need to see? Hangman. Hierophant. Wow. Seven of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. That's a countdown. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's interesting. 7, 6, 5, 4. Not to mention, the way it's written in the Roman numerals, it looks like a 3, but we're just going to leave that alone. Y'all, I just want to look. Lovers, Empress, 4 Pentacles, Fool. So, whatever was blocking the energy, right, or the communication for some of you, between you, for some of you, this is a spouse, right? It's just that simple. It's a spouse. For others of you, this is your divine counterpart. Um, and it's the energy more so than the communication that was blocked. The communication comes. It's just so 634, 634. Like, y'all mirroring each other. Y'all mirroring each other. Whatever spell work that was being done, and it was spell work, has been overcome. It was designed to slow down the progression of you two finding each other. It was like putting obstacles and barriers, blinders on. Ten of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Strength card, Queen of Cups, Chariot, Moon. They were obstructing the two of you from coming together like ships passing in the night. Star card, Hermit. Endlessly searching, if you will, trying to fulfill um, a destiny, so to speak. We are finally stepping back into the energetic frequency of the twin flame journey. It had been off for quite some time. It happens when new people enter the journey. Like it shifts the energies on lots of platforms as people awaken. And the fact that we're back already, that's showing the progression of the viewership and of the collective. That's beautiful. I just want to say good job, y'all. This is union. This is union. Two halves coming back together, creating a whole. It's the apple. That's cool. That's really, really cool. So, divine feminines, for those of you who kind of feel like you've been in this state of rest, right? And that's, which is good, right? Receptivity, being in this space of allowing and being open. So you've been in a place of rest. And so as these energies have come online out of this spiritual stasis, right? They've been in spiritual school. They've been getting their downloads, they've been getting their lessons, they've been learning how to love themselves, they've been pouring out onto themselves. The sacrifices made thus far have not been in vain. I just want to tell you that. The links between the two of you will be reestablished. That's for those of you who have not opted out of the journey. If you have, I don't need to know. I love you, but I do not need to know. No one needs to know. That is a personal choice. Do not share that information. Because just verbalizing it creates its own blockages unto itself. Yes, happy Sam Hain. No, I'm not doing readings right now. I'm doing a general collective reading. Maybe you'll find messages in it. No, honestly, and if you understand what the veil is like right now, you wouldn't know. Nope, nope. Too many open doors, too many energies just jumping right now. But yeah, they've been getting themselves right. They couldn't come back to you this way. It was almost like there was a hands off, forbidden fruit energy on the divine feminine until they did the work. They could not reestablish this link, or vice versa. Take it how it applies. Because the Four of Pentacles is over here with the divine feminine energy. And so, divine feminine, you yourself could have had obstacles and blockages. It doesn't necessarily have to be the masculine. Because right here in the Hierophant card, you see the women uh, at the feet of the divine. So, divine feminine, this could be you having to put more work in, and the whole time your masculine's been somewhere in the periphery waiting on you, but they couldn't get close to you because you had to do the work. I'm not biased. I'm just going back and forth because no, I don't do that. There's no way all the divine feminines is doing these shit right. Nope, it's not possible. We're the spiritual road is continuous. The growth is continuous, and so there's no such thing as perfect. So ever learning, ever evolving, ever growing. A consciously evolving spirit. I feel like this is coming fast. Very, very fast. Eight of Wands energy. Because the Emperor's staring at that hangman position like, how long do I have to wait? It's like he's talking to God, like, how long? How long? Because it's messing him up, having just watch all this shit happening. You hurt, divine feminine. You go through the motions. You got to go through the healing and growth and, playing with this and playing with that. All the things, you know what I mean? Having to cut cords, doing the reflective work, understanding the mirror nature of our interactions, all of that shit. Emptying out the vessel, picking it back up, cleaning it out, all that shit. Like you having to go through the motions. And the whole time they've been in the background with this hands off sort of policy. Just like, you send me spin that shit. Right. And look, see the cord? See all the links? All the ties you had to remove, like they're gone. Like it's just evidence of the work, but they're no longer connected to anyone. Now you can come and be whole. Free will is always at play. And so, Cupid, it's like Cupid been hit this person, right? Eros been hit him. And it was like Divine gave him a choice. You can have the healed version of this person, or you can have, because most of these relationships start off very physical. There's these weird unexplained attractions and da 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 da. I've never felt anything like this. I'm so drawn to you. You name it, insert, right? Or you can have the healed version of this person. And so even though the physical was very wonderful, is what I'm getting, they wanted the healed person. And that took time. So the divine literally had to take this person away in order to remove this darker aspect to heal it. The light and the light and the dark, the light and the dark. It's constant, the yin and the yang. And not to the place, it's not even about removing as much as it is healing. Because for some people, this overly sexualized nature comes from trauma, comes from abuse, comes from being reared wrong, or neglect, all sorts of things, looking for love in all the wrong places, right? That absolutely. And now it's so funny. Look, what I think is hysterical at the illustration, right? You have transformed into this empress energy in such a way, divine feminine, right? See how the legs is closed, you in this beautiful baby blue, like you done been through some things, you done transformed. And that energy, like the dark feminine, if you will, now this, it's like the masculine's like, okay, you can bring her back out for me, you know what I mean? Like something like that. But it's almost like that is blocked now, this darker aspect of yourself. And it does feel like lock and key, like you know better than to fan this aspect of your own self. Wow. See, this, and it's so funny because the fool, there's a snake biting the fool, but the empress here, you see this giant serpent behind her, learning the lesson, taking you all the way back to the Garden of Eden with the lover's card right next to the empress, no longer falling for the temptations. Wow. That just got deeper than I thought. I mean, it was with all them fucking majors though. Wow. Now you're worthy of each other. Now they can drop the shield now that you've got one up. Isn't that funny? He's back. All that good pussy can't find no one to give it to. Like, I was hearing the the first part. It was like spending time drinking wine alone in your living room. I couldn't get it out, but that's oh man. Yeah, yeah. Eight of Wands. I think I already know what that is. Back, forth and forth. That's that Leah. Action, total drama action. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. I don't know if I like this. Wait, wait. Eight of Wands. We got police, total drama. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm hearing mystical. Danger. Been so long. And I beat it like a cop. Rodney kick. I beat it like a cop. Yo, you stupid. I knew exactly. Stop that. Stop that. Yeah. All right, give me one more, cause y'all playing too. Whoa. Okay, that came out upside down, so we just gonna leave that like that. Caution. Listen. The Fool is a portal. I feel like if you don't want to get pregnant, you might want to take some precautionary measures for some of y'all. For some of y'all. I feel like it's not a bad thing though, because Worst Nightmare came out neutralized. So this is not bad in any way, shape, or form. But if you do not wish to, again, conceive, just take precautions. But I also feel like the Divine is focusing on their children. Parenting, focusing on their children, caution, right? I do. This is why he's bringing his children together. He created, the garden, the Adam, Eve, right, his children. And so here we have these high vibrational beings that, have been renewed, cleansed, baptized. I know, I saw that. What a shame. What a shame. Domestic violence, wasn't it? If I'm not mistaken, what I saw. See, that old pimp mentality gonna get folks in trouble. That era is gone. Y'all better stop putting your hands on one another. I feel like you're gonna be, oh, they funny. Neighbors know my name, my name, my name. Oh my God. He's a cookie snatcher. No, Cookie Monster, no. You know what? That's so funny. Wow, was Sesame Street showing you that there are rapists out there? That there's a Cookie Monster, and they just want to eat the cookies? Damn, the Sesame Place really teach us about incubus and succubus spirits, and we ain't catch it. Told us about the negative Nancy's, Oscar the Grouches, those dumpster fire people. I'm gonna have to go back and watch Sesame Place a few episodes. I know how it sounds, or Sesame Street, or whatever it is. Sesame Place is a theme park. Don't mind me. Um, wow, that just blew my mind. Give me a second. Well, good, tune in for Divine Radio. I'm getting something else too. It's just these cards. Listen, for some, right, this feels so separate. Because this card was actually by itself, it was turned over, so it really didn't come out with the other cards. So give me a second. Because I feel like this is separate. I do. The energy is just like, nope, that don't go. That don't go. I'm like, all right. Um, so there could be a shooting, right? Because the Eight of Wands, the Wands going back and forth, total drama police, right? There could be a shooting. Parents, you need to use caution when it comes, because tonight's Halloween, okay? Be careful. There could be a lover's quarrel and a shooting take place. Be mindful of where you're allowing your kids to go, because it doesn't have to go down that way. No one has to experience this worst nightmare energy when it comes to their children. Mm, that's crazy. All right. All right, cool. Because I'm like, no, I wasn't sitting well. I mean, it's crazy because I really wasn't feeling it this year. Normally, I go to this annual block party Halloween thing, and I just couldn't do it. I really couldn't do it. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. All right. Wow. That's so cool, though. Isn't it sad? I mean, not the healing that had to take place. I think that's wonderful. Everyone needs to do their inner work. But more so, I guess it's not sad. They won't even let me say it. Now I gotta. You had to put some respect on your shit, Divine Feminine. You couldn't even be all. And look, I know what I'm talking about. It was you. You exercising your free will, being clear in your thoughts, not being wishy washy, knowing your value, knowing your worth, and then adding some fucking tax. The universe has been waiting on the feminines because of what's coming next. Now, I like to remind y'all, right? Because I was talking about the age of Saturn that's coming in with Capricorn energy. Now, let me see. Where is it? Where's my little thing? Saturn actually used to rule two constellations. In my research I did the other day, um, it was Aquarius. Would you believe? Would you believe that Aquarius ruling planet was Saturn until they discovered Uranus and they attach Uranus to the water bearer, to Aquarius. Right. So, just for the sake of this, right? Just so we know. For the longest of times across the heavens, when Aquarius was ruled by Saturn, right? Had both of these. They had Aquarius and they had Capricorn. They would stare across the way, right, at Libra with them scales. Saturn was like, she got a cut for both of them. Like, from our rebellious, outlandish, extroverted side, and a couple of from my grounded, practical, Okay. Just looking over here. Yeah. Funny part is these two signs are looked at together. Aphrodite and let's say Virgo and Libra. Mm-hmm. Only you could meditate on that, Rabbit, and really figure that out. And you have to study your natal chart to really see that with the overlapping transits. That'll show you. My point is, right? Saturn loves Libra. Okay? And it's so funny, right? Because Uranus is now the ruler of Aquarius. And the water that they've been pouring out, think about all the shade the Virgo collective has been going through lately. This is a direct result of this placement juxtaposed across the wheel between these two energies, both ruled by Venus for the longest time. Mercury's a different thing. Virgo would hold the scales. So, mythologically speaking, there's more in common than there's not. So, where there's been so much shade between these two energies, from the collective to the maiden, right? What comes next is an outpouring of love and devotion. That's why I kept saying Saturn loves Libra. Saturn loves Libra. And for the Virgo collective, right, who've been holding strong and still doing the right thing in the midst of all this adversity, there is an outpouring of love from the cosmos. See, the water bearer, you've been being tested in serious ways. Like you've been being spiritually waterboarded, Virgo collective. I don't I don't know how else to describe that shit. It's like spiritual waterboarding is what's been going on in the collective, trying to force the ascension to grander heights. Okay? It's all going to balance out real soon. Don't worry about that. All those who oppose you, this energy will push them off very soon. Don't worry. And primarily, it's been the Leo energy, because you've been challenging the group think, right? Leo's the only, lions are the only big cat that lives in a pack, a pride. You have been forcing people and challenging groupthink. This is a collective energy. This is a collective energy. Whereas this one pours out everything, this one holds back. And so even though this energy has not been an open enemy, they have been causing the spiritual waterboarding, because you've been forcing them to evolve and to grow and to think. It's the light and the dark. It's the shadow play. What comes next for those of you who've been fighting the good fight is true spiritual retribution. Just because you think you have an advantage doesn't mean you should take advantage. You're being tested too, collective. These times to come will be much harder for those who were throwing stones and hiding their hands. As they say, the meek will inherit the earth. Those who were last shall be first. Remember that. And it's so funny because Virgo rules the intestines. And so you're about to find out if you really got the fucking guts to hang in there. Just remember that. Your knees gonna buckle with what come next. Do you have the guts to withstand what comes next? You had the balls, but do you have the guts? Just saying. Because the challenge of the group think was, why are you following? Why are you in that group? Why are you taking your orders from any place but the top? Meaning your Godhead. Why? What's wrong with you? The hermit, a lone energy. That's why you've been taking the shade. You have no idea. And you think, and what's funny is that you think this energy had no idea. They knew exactly. Piscean is Virgo's shadow. They know every fucking thing. You cannot beat this intuition. They know what you're not supposed to know. They peer into your dreams. They see past the veil, but they know better than to go against the grain. Go with the flow. A time for that comes. It's the transformation process. You ain't gotten away with shit. I'm looking forward to the age of Saturn, personally. I am. I'm not egging it on, but you can see the wind down of this energy. You can hear the death rattle in this energy. The rule of law is coming back down. Have you not seen this? How the governments worldwide are closing and pulling ranks, cinching it in, snatching the waist, so to speak. Right, and it's so funny, right? Because it's a cardinal sign. And it says cardinal signs initiate and set the tone for a season. The energy is dynamic. This change that's coming is dynamic. Anyway, that's a whole, it actually ties back in to why the hot button thing you can't talk about in this country are Jews. Jesus is coming to find the lost, not those who claim they are found. So can you imagine how those who've been perpetrating a lie must feel knowing their time is drawing to an end? And they directly go after those who exhibit their divinity, their connection to source. Isn't that funny? So, what's your name, Mandar? You want to know about that? Then you need to book a personal reading. Just letting you know. That's a personal reading. Excuse me. What else we got? Pay attention. Well, they say those who have eyes to see will see, and those who have ears to hear will hear. You have to be able to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities of the time. Okay, thank you. We got to clear the aura, people. Start with myself. There you go. Yeah, learn to speak up. Message. That's what they y'all funny. All right. Yeah. They want you to ask questions, right? Speak. Talk to your guides. Talk you need if you need confirmation about anything, speak to them and then meditate. You will get the answers you seek. And it says, don't hate, reflect. So, and the vote comes out upside down. That's interesting. This is not something you need, like, if you already have a meditation practice, that's different. That's not what this is. This is something different. I feel like there's an energy attack, right? Like somebody is projecting, right? Don't hate, reflect. And so that means people are sending bullshit your way. There's no need to send low vibes back. Just reflect that crap back. You know what I mean? I like to say reject, rebuke, and transmute. Re- exactly. Are you hard of hearing? I already said I'm not doing that. Book a personal reading. Like what? I know you caught that. I know you did. Don't harass me. I really dislike that. I really, really, really dislike that. Would you like it if a telemarketer called you a million times? Because that can happen. I feel like whoever these people are that are sending this shit to you, they lack the dedication required to make an impact. Cause yeah, Scorpio season's not nice. I'm just mm, I am fighting the most wickedest reaction right now. It's not even funny. It's not. That stinger wants to come out and just thank you. Thank you. I mean, because I'm looking at the bottom and hurdles, nah, it's right there, right? So it's like whatever obstacles, no matter what they're trying to speak over your life, your vibration, right? Your own personal practice, your focus, your inner calm is just too much. And so there's never a need to actually send anything negative towards another person. We just reflect and deflect it back. You know what I mean? They don't have the stick to itiveness to make this a thing. And that's a thing. Like you need dedication. Dedication. Oh, now I want to hear my Nipsey. I want to hear some Nipsey. Tell me about Speak. Give me that. Whoa. I just. Huh, huh, huh. This is a currency. I'm serious. This is my creep card. This person, it came out reverse. So this is just a hater. I'm not kidding, because normally it reads this person gets physically aroused when they see you, but this is just a hater. That's you. You got a real hater in your camp. Oh, look what came out. It could very well be a Capricorn. We control. Isn't that the same? It's the Mercury retrograde in December. I'm telling you, there's something weird that's going to somebody back up. Damn, your Capricorn season gonna be a doozy, is what it's feeling like. That's a crazy week. It's a very spiritual week. Hanukkah and Christmas. Exact same week. Sometimes there's variation. Neptune goes direct on the 3rd of December, too. So by the end of the month, whatever veil, whatever illusions that were lingering, that, I feel like it's just all going to be revealed by the end of this year. I don't feel like you need to really do anything. I feel like the energies are very conducive to where if you think about it, meditate on it, you're just going to get it. You don't actually have to put too much effort and energy into anything from now to the end of the year for whatever reason. You'll know if that's you. Oh boy. Yeah, like there's really there's a Capricorn in your camp that's a hater. This person truly is a creep. They actually, it's not that they get aroused. This person despises you. Let's just call it what it is, right? It says behind that smile is a sickeningly sweet, poisonous nature. Right. Uh-uh. Interesting. Whoa. Don't do that. No. But you know what, Max? Meditate. Ask your guys, okay? Like straight up. I mean, you could really be overwhelmed, dear. You know, like This is not mm-mm. Yeah, there's a really a two-faced cat in somebody's midst. It's a warning. This hasn't played out, whatever this is, like, but it's definitely a warning. Maggie, that's for you, sweetheart. You need to do something fun for you. You're burning the candle at both ends right now, sweetie. I know. I see that. I felt that when I read the first message. You need a day. You really need a day. It's your inner child more so. You'd be surprised. Like you definitely you need a day. See what I mean? Yeah, you are picking up stuff for sure, but it's like it's the world at large. You're going through an ascension like most people right now. So it's real pressure cookery right now. Yeah, you need a day. Like you really need a day. As a matter of fact, because it's Sam Hain, why don't you do some real witchy pagan shit today? Like for real, just have fun. We can't have y'all cracking. Yeah. Oh, it says balance doesn't come easy. You earned it, right? So yeah. All right. Exactly. Like you need a fucking day. Like I'm not even joking. All the newness and the excitement has worn off from starting it, and their work is really, not to mention other responsibilities. So yeah, you need a day, sweetheart. You really do. Easier said than done. If you can't do a whole day, you need a couple hours. Like straight up. Something fun. Do not clean, do not cook. Do no. Something fun. Do nothing. Not nope. I know the toddler's different. You gotta have the baby. So go I don't know if it's snowing yet. Go like do something fun. Just y'all. You need something fun. Hey, bud. I know we gonna play. I'm gonna wrap this up in a minute. He like you promised. I did. I did. There's your problem right there. Kitchen witchery. Whose house did you go to and whose food did you eat? That guy stopped doing that. I'm not kidding. Both. Rabbit. She got both. She's in school and she got kids. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Not all Virgos are good. I'm just saying. There's no such thing as 100% good at anything. Yeah, seriously, you need to, I don't know, you got to detox that because something was definitely given to you. I don't know if it was your drink or food or something like that, or just the intention when she was pouring it. Oh, we're good. You'll be feeling better right now. Probably a teacup or something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the teenager, he got some weird vibes anyway. We talked about him before. He's a pretty little powerful little warlock in the making. Um, so his family, trust and believe that whether it's an open conversation, that shit don't just come from nowhere. There's exposure. uh, um, Gasani, is that how you say your name? The one who wants career advice. I mean, I feel like you work way too hard for very little money. I feel like you, and it's too much of a burden, too much of a struggle. It's too laborious. Like I don't think you want to do that. You're burning out. They want you to start your own business. King of Wands, Empress, start your own business. Like you could do much better on your own. See, the reason why I'm not doing love readings right now because we're in Scorpio season. That's not the energy for love. That's actually the energy of things that are hidden. Actually, career would be a good thing because Scorpios rule other people's money. So Career is something I can do. I work with the energies, not against them. Love life is your own personal department. It's free will, and you're gonna have to just do that on your own right now until we get back to another strong Venus transit or a season that's Venus dominant. I won't be touching it. Yeah, but you would do better on your own, straight up. Like I don't know what you're doing now, but you're working yourself to death. Like it's hard work, and the money's like you're nickel and diamond. Like you're having to save. Like you're putting out more energy than you're getting back in money, and that's no bueno. And you like money. Whoever you are, you like money a lot. Like a lot, a lot. This ain't the way to get it. You're gonna have to learn to create it, pull it out of thin air, manifest it, create your own business. Because you got a serious appetite. Start your own business. And no, I can't tell you what that is because that's between you and the divine and the spark of inspiration. See? What's funny, I thought that because I saw like a an ice pop on the other card. And so, but it was turned sideways with the spell, what is that? The jar spell is broken. I'm not kidding. When my daughter was really young, I used to use her, not use her, but I would listen to her cues. Like if she didn't want to interact with someone, I really was, because she's a very loving, sweet, little, pure spirit, so why wouldn't? But when she would pull back, I'd be like, okay, no problem. I'm like, oh no, she's just a little tired. But we wouldn't see them people. You know what I mean? Like, you got to pay attention to your kids. Move, you little shit. What did you do? Get out. He does things when he doesn't get his way. And look, truth. Start your own business. That's so funny. My child's a water sign too. What you do? What's in your mouth? Drop it. Drop it. Come here. Why do you have that? Oh my God, he's so funny. He found my sports tape. He running around the house like a puppy. Then definitely trust. Hey, Maggie, go with that. Go with that. No, he's just yes. You want yes. That's some. They can't be lied to. Yeah, baby, don't eat. Don't eat it. Baby, don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. I'm not joking. I got one of them too, little Scorpio. Yeah, believe it. It's real. They be like, we don't fucks with them. Mm-mm. Yeah, listen to the Scorpio child. Pisces can't help it. They can't help it. They just love people. They do. They just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Until life beats them down and then weird things happen to my fishy friends. Mm. It makes me sad when I think about it. Mm. Somebody got a love-hate relationship going with somebody. Mm. All right, that's so funny. So for those of you who have those burning love questions, y'all might want to be mindful, right? Because it's like you may not like the answers to some things, okay? This is fair warning. That's all I got. If seeking is what drives you, don't be surprised by what you find out. Hashtag Pandora's box. So, for those of you with burning love questions, I don't feel as though the people that you want to inquire about give any fucks about you. I'm just being honest. That combination of cards saying it will hurt your feelings if you really knew how these people felt about you. Like, big time. So, be careful. Mm. Hey. Hey, bud, you're so cute. You are. You just get more and more adorable. Your curiosity never surprises me. It just has no limitations, does it? Does it? Yes. Yes. Can I play with the fat? Can I play with the fat? Oh, thank you. Don't mind me. It's my bud. All right, y'all. I need to tap out for a bit. I need to show him some TLC. It's been very, very busy. My absence from you all has actually been an absence overall because the bitch has been busy, busy. Um, but yeah, we'll do this again later on today. Man, take a spiritual bath. Smudge yourself and smudge yourself like 3, 4 times. Play some frequency music or something because I saw that very clearly. Somebody, she threw something at you. There's a tear in my beer. All right. I love you guys. I'll be back. Bye.